Hey, I'm gonna do my best to get this all in one go. Hey, it's back. I apologize, it has been a while and I have no excuse. I've basically been getting regularly distracted over and over and over again with one thing after another, or just lulls in between where there's nothing worth saying. So I was living back at home. Everything cooled down. It was great. Everything was good. Then I ended up starting to house sit at the beginning of the month with my friend slash partner Brienne's. At their parents' apartment, which pretty nice. They left a fridge full of food that would expire by the end of the month. Now it turns out, like, because they went to California to camp and look for gold and stuff. Turns out camping's a bit hard for them, so they're coming home within 3 days. The place isn't exactly clean or tidy. Plus, we had the cat here for a while, so the big black fluffy one that sheds a lot. So we'll have to vacuum and clean and do the dishes. It'll be fine. No biggie. No problem. We already ate most of the perishables left behind and used up the food budget, but worth it. Tired. Speaking of the cat, look who got shredded by it because it spazzed out. Although apparently we were making some noises that might have spooked it, so which got irritated. And of course I tell my friend, and what does he get? He gets a knockoff Lanacane, which is like knockoff Polysporin apparently, and Bactine. That should do it. Although, also on the subject of bodily damage, guess who went to Pride this year and got sunburnt? Yeah, that's right. That's my new tan line, baby. And it also expands to like my chest. I did just rub aloe all over it. I bought this bottle. Actually, I sent my partner to grab this bottle because I was so badly burned I couldn't function, and we've already gone through about half of it. Yeah, aloe gel. You want it. If you're white and you're spending any amount of time in the sun without sunscreen, you're gonna like that stuff. If you're not white and you somehow manage to burn anyway, despite the melanin in your skin, that'll be your best friend too. Basically, sunburns equal you want the gel. Things have been. I've just been tired a lot. I'm filming this in the middle of the night because my schedule's gotten so strange to the point where being up at nearly, holy crap, 4 to 3 in the morning isn't unusual. I've been feeling kind of crap actually lately. My health has been kind of going down the crapper because in my ankles, both the outside tendons where they've been, like, there's my ankles, and then the tendons along the outside that kind of go all the way up the calf to almost where they connects to the knee, have been sprained so many times that there's nerve damage up in there, and those have been acting up. My ovaries, which it turns out are polycystic, have been deciding to hurt me a lot lately. My gallbladder was acting up. I was getting migraines again. It was the absolute worst. And so my body was just deciding to shut down on me, which really kills your spirit really fast. As if it weren't already dead from the amount of stress I'm under. There are a lot of bills coming in some services that may get cut off any day now because I've had to put them off because we don't have the income to pay everything right away, but it's just a little bit late on a few things. We're good. Gonna pay everything up right away. It's gonna be good. It's just the waiting game to get the money to pay the things is a bit of a pain in the butt. A doable pain in the butt, but still. It stresses you out and ages you really badly. But it's been a nice escape, chilling here for a bit. Going to Pride was really great. I had lots of fun. Ended up, instead of going to the clubs and joining the parties that, I'd found out about, I was already so sunburned and I had heat stroke too, which made me really sick as well. As well as all those things that I'd already mentioned were acting up that day. Like, that was basically when it got to the peak of how suckish it was because of the heat stroke on top. So that sucked a lot, so we came home and relaxed instead. I basically just tried to address the pain and cool down from everything. A sun puns. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'll stop with the puns and alliteration if I can. But yeah, that's been update on life. Not much to tell, I guess, after I do the updates other than telling you please buy aloe when you need it. But yeah, Tomorrow's gonna be a bit busy for me. Tomorrow's Friday. I've got to make a phone call to my doctor to call him about my ovaries, see if there's anything we can do about the pain that I'm getting, which is getting to a ridiculous point. As well as I had an appointment with the psychologist so that I can, like, basically to just send to the doctor so that assistants will cover, well, not assistants, Manitoba Health, there's a difference, will basically cover getting these bags of fat off my chest, which I really look forward to seeing through. I'm just waiting for the rough copy of the note to be sent my way, and even if I don't respond to it within a week, she'll send it out to the people anyway. It's just more that I can look over it and tweak it if we need, so that's good. Other than that, life's been pretty standard. Wake up, eat, exist, sleep, do other things in between. I don't know what kind of things do normal people with lives and jobs and an understanding of how their lives are working. What do normal people do even with their spare time? Probably whatever they can while working. I don't work anymore, so I don't know how to schedule my time. Not for lack of wanting to get a job, it's just a lack of my body's been so crap lately. If I applied for a job, I wouldn't be able to actually make a first shift. That, and I still don't have a resume because I don't think yeah, I don't have Office on my laptop still, so that's a pain in the butt. Thinking Google Docs, but it's like I don't know how to go about making a good resume, and everyone says a good resume is different. Oh, goodness, YouTube, it is stressful. It is tiring. But it's a thing everyone's got to do, and honestly, I'd rather be working for my money than have to wait on assistance and get a set amount of money. Like, I can pick up extra shifts. I'd love to do that. Plus assistance, I still have to, like, I filled out a relationship assessment form, and I took it into them. They processed it, figured out my rent based on it, and started paying me benefits. Then gave me a call 2 weeks later saying, hey, you never gave us this form. How am I getting my money then? So I thankfully had taken out extra forms for my friends, my roommates who are living with me, so that I can fill out forms for them. But now I have to redo everyone's form and take it in. And that is just, like, you had your job, and it was the person who processes the forms that called me, the person who must have seen the form to give me that money allowance for rent, who saw it and then weeks later was like, oh wait, I never got that, and looked through their files and didn't find anything. Like, oh, that's frustrating. Like, come on, government, get it together. Stop overworking your employees. They can't remember their stuff. I'm tired. Keep hearing about jobs. I'll apply to a couple places. A couple of my friends apparently have jobs, so that's good for them. I'm excited for them. Hopefully they'll be able to pay rent and bills this month. That would be great. If not, they'll be getting on assistance anyway, which is excellent. Just tired. I'm so tired all the time. Not feeling so hot, YouTube. Just emotionally done every day. I've already hit my limit, and every little stressor. I mean, I'm trying to minimize the stress, but these are big stressors, like financial worry doesn't go away until you don't have to worry about your finances. And when you're in a position like mine, you can't stop worrying about your finances because they are your biggest issue. So I can't stop worrying about that until it's fixed, and there's nothing I can do really to fix it outside of getting a job, and I've applied to jobs. No one wants me. Great. I don't know, I'll try for things like Tim's and Walmart again. Wish me luck, I guess. And since I'll be moving home relatively soon, and I headed home to grab some things, and I realized how much of a mess it is, so I'm gonna encourage my friends to kind of get together and tidy up, or at least do some tidying of my own when I get there. Or something. I need to do something with myself. And my house is a bit of a mess, and my life is a mess, so I can only clean up one of them right now, so I'll see which one I can clean. If not one, then the other. Yay, 4 in the morning. So, I guess that's it for now. I'm gonna go probably lay down. Thanks for listening to my updates, and I'll try to post my next video with a shorter gap than this last one. Real big apologies. I really have no excuse except for I just really wasn't up to it. I wasn't able to, and when I was, there was not much to say. And now I've finally gotten down to it. Also, the next few videos you see may just be in the middle of the night, because they're the only time that I'm awake and alone, with nothing else to do but pull up my camera and record. Like, Brienne's sleeping in the other room down the hall. Like, I'm in the living room right now, they're in the bedroom, on a really comfy bed. So, cleaning tomorrow, job search. Covered the sunburns and cat scratches so you know how my suffering can make you laugh. Because I'm an idiot who picked up and held on to a cat that was spazzing out. Just so I could have the satisfaction of throwing it out the door. And I wasn't even the first person scratched. Like, Brienne picked it up, and it scratched her, and she dropped it, and I was like, okay, that's it. And I got mad, so I picked up the cat. He started, like, clawing at me, and so I just squeezed a little tighter, held on to him, and had the satisfaction of throwing him out of the bedroom. And in return for getting cuts that my friends figured I needed Bactine for. I wasn't the one who bought the Bactine. I bought the aloe lotion, but my friend bought the Bactine. My friend Christian, he's a cool dude. Lives in this area, so we've been able to hang out a bit more easily, which is nice. That wasn't I saying I was going. I'll get going now. Nice talking to you. Bye.